Hello, hello. This is Kevin Resilient Timmy coming back with a new game today called Nobody Wants to Die. Cyberpunk Detective Noir. This is going to be interesting. I don't know much about this game other than it has really good graphics and it's going to be hard on my system. But hey, got a new GPU to play around with. Might as well run a bit hard. And with that, we're going to start the game because this main menu is kind of loud. We'll talk more later. Let's make sure it knows I'm using a controller. I don't want to use save slot 2. We're going to have some problems because my mouse is on the bed probably. Yes, I use my computer from bed. Alright, let's go. Loud ass music.
Living in pain, plagued by sickness, haunted by your own looming mortality?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh?
Now there's Icarite, a technological miracle that lets us transfer consciousness from one body to another. That's right, humanity's wildest dream has been fulfilled. The dream of immortality. Now, when sickness or old age starts dragging you down, you can bid on a brand new body at your local government auction house. Give yourself and your loved ones a new lease on life. And don't forget, the body subscription service is mandatory for all citizens 21 and older. So protect your investment. Always avoid illicit substances. Never skip any mandated shell inspections. And prioritize your well-being, physical, psychological, and especially financial. Any lapsed subscription payments will result in your body being submitted to a bailiff auction. And remember, any and all violations will be prosecuted by the Department of Mortality.
Oh no.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
That's not the point.
And at least tell me what's going on.
NVIDIA smooth motion's not working, so my frame rate's kind of bad. Yeah, let's start out saying my new GPU is a 5060 Ti, 16 gigs. I'm very disappointed. I mostly bought this to use the AI frame gen. Yeah, I played around with lossless scaling. Works great in all the games I play. So I'm like, alright, let's get something official. It doesn't have the performance hit. It works in 1 out of 5 games I got it for. No, I don't remember if that includes this one that's obviously not working either. Whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Like I was gonna say something about the game, but now I've got distracted. Yeah, I know what it was. This game's supposed to be about 7 or so hours. I'm kind of slow. Let's see if I get it done in under 10. Yeah. Plan to get this fully recorded over the next week. You know, hospital situation always looming. There's always something promising lined up. So, whatever. I'm the perpetual optimist over here. Always. Yeah, I always have a hope, and no matter how many times it gets crushed, whatever, I don't care. I've always got another hope. So. Yeah. We'll see if this DLSS, I've set the NVIDIA thing to upgrade the DLSS to the latest one. I can't verify if that's working or not. I don't have the eyes to tell you what specific algorithm is being used and if it's better or worse than the standard 3.5, whatever. I don't know. I'm probably going to keep motion blur on, especially with the frame rate not being above 60. I shouldn't have touched that. We're going to do what we're doing here. If I need to regain frames, I might drop the resolution to make it like a 21:9 experience. Yeah, more cinematic, whatever, like a movie. So I am asking a lot with this 1800 res. We're about halfway between 1440p and 4K. And this is a very graphics-focused game, and it's Unreal Engine 5, so bad performance. Alright, let's play now. I'm babbling.
Just watch, okay? This is the best part, where he's questioning the suspect.
And when are you gonna question me?
You want me to question you?
Don't you want to?
Should I handcuff you? We always handcuff suspects.
I think you'd better.
Sounds dangerous.
I'm always dangerous.
Too bad you didn't warn me before we got married.
Would that have changed your mind? James, would you love me if I had an ugly shell? Or a shell like that one?
Would I love you if you had a guy's shell? That's your question?
Or if I didn't have a shell at all?
Oh, shell. Is this an Eldritch game? It's Eldritch Horrors. I can't tell if that's blue hair or tentacles. We got that Squidward syndrome going on. A what?
All units, code 305. Prohibition violation at intersection of...
Breaking news. The president today signed into law a controversial bill reducing the age limit for free body subscriptions, despite earlier promises to the...
Alright, sorry for the interruption. I am just gonna quickly do that. Try to get some more frames.
contrary.
Fucking politics.
It didn't work. Evidence. Fluid physics? Yes. Don't drink the evidence. Solid physics? No. Don't. Some cool chain link windows. What's this?
Another 100 fucking years of work and taxes. Wait.
Gray eyes. It's pretty rare, right? Alright, so our detective here Ooh, shiny. This thing's embossed like a boss. I don't have ADHD. I just get distracted by shiny things. Nothing else. It's just my weakness. Yeah, our guy just got a new body that he's adapting to. There you go. I'm spelling it out for you.
Kara, how you feeling?
Ready to get back in the saddle, Chief. I sent you the papers.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at them. You hear this?
Fuck! What are you... Don't tear them up! Fuck!
The accident was barely 2 weeks ago. Look, the committee already thought you were a hot mess. Trying to come back this soon, that's just got them convinced. You're no fucking medical miracle, James.
I've been in this department for half a century. It'd be a whole century if you counted all that overtime. All that off-the-books overtime. Bet the committee would love to get an earful of that.
Damn you, Kara.
Come on, Chief. You gotta let me come back.
My hands are tied. Officially.
Yeah? So unofficially, I'm all ears.
Political case. Discreet.
I'm listening.
You'd be doing a favor for a guy whose signature trumps every tested commission out there.
I want to look at all the other stuff in the car, though. I didn't mean to pick up the right thing.
Fuck yes! I owe you, Chief. Goddamn sick leave had me climbing the walls.
Not another word or I'll change my mind. Also, without your sync tests, can't get you back in the system. So I'm gonna put you with a liaison officer. She'll be the one with full access.
A babysitter? Fucking hell.
You asked for it, Sunshine. Wait, I'll put her on.
Alright, good. I can play with the wipers now. Oh, yeah, they were already on. Ooh.
Sullivan. Saved my ass more than once.
I know gun safety, so I'm not going to rotate it any further than that. However, I didn't recognize that was a firearm initially. I thought that was like the emergency brake for the car, so... You know... That'd be awkward. Central Park. You know, one of the promising hospitals I'm talking to about my in real life case right now is literally across the street from Central Park in New York, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know this game takes place in New York, and I was gonna say maybe it doesn't, but why would this paper be here if it doesn't? Oh, but look at this. America and New York City is considered the old continent in this game, right? Okay, actually that's not explicitly implied. I think we're over-detecting right now. We're gonna be a bad detective. I vote for a crisis. That depth of field lowers the cutoff age for free subscription. I'm not even gonna attempt to read this tiny whatever. This doesn't let us zoom in. Oh, hey. Well, I'm glad I noticed that button. Yeah, this game's going to have a good bit of, I don't know if philosophy is quite the right word. I think it is, but I think there's an additional thing I'm thinking too. Yeah, the fact, are you still yourself in a new body? And I'll tell you personally, I'm going to say no, because everything with the consciousness and sentience and the brain and all that is directly downstream of the body and genetics. That's my opinion on it. So, I invite this game to present all opinions and give me some challenge on that. If it goes that deep. I mean, this is a cinematic story game, and I think it is going to go kind of deep in those topics. So, that's what I'm here for. That's why I bought it. So let's hope that's what we get. Cerberus. Oh, yeah, achievement for poking all the things in the car. I'm deliberately not commenting on this steering wheel. Leave that for someone else.
What the fucking lock?
Oh. I mean, maybe it's time for another new body?
So immersive you could drown. But of course, drowning is forbidden. Blocked like any other exit from paradise.
Kara? James? Kara? No, fuck that. No way. Forget it, Chief.
You're already on the line. James, Sarah Cott, Sarah, James Karen. Let me go pull some strings. Back in a minute.
Let me turn the voice volume up a little bit. Oh. Let me turn down the music a bit more. That'll do.
Fuck that. No way. Forget it, Chief.
Look, I said what I said. You're a goddamn departmental legend.
Legend.
Well, okay. More like cautionary tale. Especially after you fucked up half the city with that train.
The case is closed. We were unlucky. That's it.
Of course. Guys like you get away with bloody murder.
You want to take a moment to cool down there?
What I need is somebody who treats the rules like more than just a piece of paper to wipe their privileged ass with.
Okay, I'm back. So we're best friends now, right?
Sorry, boss.
Sarah, I've sent you all the authorizations. Forward the package to Karen. James, I suggest you find something else to wipe your ass with. Steiner out.
All right, let's get the show on the road. I need the address of the nearest post office.
Fine.
I'm concerned the ground is that way and not that way.
Looks like TS-45-7.
You're in Times Square?
It's the last place they play good old-fashioned crime stories.
Yeah. You like watching how the cops used to do it?
Detectives, not cops. Big difference.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, movie buff. Go for the package. Platform 53D, Terminal 3.
What? No, I didn't want to get the right one first. I am cursed to always be correct. I suppose if somebody has to bear the curse, I'll do it. A hard life always being right. Yeah, so the frame rate I was complaining about is like 45 to 50, so feeling a little bit of a drama queen with that.
Having a goal, any goal, is is better than inactivity. An alternative to focusing on the symptoms. The memories. I'm 120 years old, and I don't have any strength left to keep recalling the past.
Traffic light with flying cars.
Look, James, we got off on the wrong foot.
It happens. You don't need to apologize.
Oh, I know, and I'm not going to. I want you to understand, I'm in the home stretch for a fat promotion. I've been working my ass off, so I can't afford any mistakes right now.
Fat promotion.
And, you know, you're sort of notorious for unconventional methods.
Who? Me?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows you don't give two greasy rat shits about regulations. The only thing I ask is that we
Tiny.
act professionally, okay?
Sorry, can't hear you over all the noise.
Great. Real mature.
Am I driving? Nah. There's no manually driving flying cars.
Hey, Sarah. You know why the cops got called to the baseball game? Because somebody stole second base.
Oh, for fuck's sake, James. Dad jokes?
Was that unlocked from the drinking? What? The lights only let one car through at a time. Oh, it's a tunnel. Why are there tunnels with flying cars? At least I got a sunroof in my vintage car. Wait, why would I exit here? Oh, the post office. I thought she needed to find a post office, not me. That crosshair is a little obnoxious. Let's realize that I turned it up in size myself. You try the yellow one. Yellow is a good old cyberpunk color. Anyone remember that Days X game? Is that how you say it? Can I click on the wrong options now? It's not too late. Alright, let's resolve this gravity situation. No, there's no resolution here. The city is both up and it's down. I can click on the wrong options. Game of the year.
The past 50 years, prices for B and C class bodies have increased by 240%. It's not an auction anymore. It's some fucking exclusive bidding club.
I'm struggling to hear the voices. Don't think that's just my audio.
That girl in the hat overshadows more and more of the city, doesn't she?
Sorry?
Well, the one from the body auction ad?
I haven't seen it.
How could you not see it? It's on every goddamn corner.
Yeah, I can't recover from interruptions quite as smoothly as people who actually edit videos, but we're back. Yeah, we were just looking around. Alright. And let's play around with the graphics a little bit while we just got a nice stable bit here. Oh, that looks much better. I don't think the DLSS override is working, actually. Because the balanced should look much better than it does. I don't know. I don't got the right wording for you.
James.
Oh, I'm being virtually nagged.
They've got a monopoly and still have to advertise. I'd say that tells you pretty much everything you need to know.
Does it? Monopolies love to advertise. Is that saying the product isn't popular, or is it just companies be companies because prestige and ego? Like, my questions are not all answered.
No matter how much time each of us has, haste is baked into the city's DNA.
Is that a monkey? I think we're holding everybody up doing this too. Okay, these controls are not great at 45 FPS. Doing this brings it back up 55, 60. That's much better.
Like I said,
What's
haste.
this?
Every last New Yorker's in a hurry.
I mean, we honked once. But yeah, nah, that's not them being in a hurry. That's us being ridiculous.
Cool down, would ya?
It's our fault.
James, focus on the package, all right?
Told you I'm slow. An ad.
Enter your full name and shipping code.
James Cara, 77112P.
Police shipment. Additional verification required. Enter badge number.
984.
No authorization.
Shit. Sarah, I need access.
Oh, right. Enter my number. 116739.
Thanks. 116739.
Thank you.
I need the subtitles. This is.
The package is on its way. We hope you enjoy it.
Not the best audio mixing in the world. Whatever. Am I gonna enjoy it? Enjoy your own package.
Have you opened it yet?
1 second. I have to move my car.
Where'd my chain link windows go?
A badge. I missed carrying this lousy scrap of metal.
Just don't abuse it, yeah? Remember, you're not reinstated yet.
No worries.
The ever vague
This
statement.
information is confidential and will be automatically destroyed after reading. Select a section to read the files.
I guess we'll start with the
The
obvious.
subject's name is Edward Green.
Who?
Hard to confuse this mug with anybody else. Green's sponsoring some kind of exhibition at Central Park. Saw it on the news earlier.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Let me look it up. Yep. It's supposed to be in a few days.
He'll have to get back on his feet pretty damn fast then.
Okay, Green, Edward. Oh, shit.
Sarah? You okay?
Shit. Shit. Oh, I'm reading up on Green. Holy fuck, you know who this guy is?
Getting cold feet? Wanna back out?
No, I'm good. What are we supposed to do?
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Also, the obvious question here. That guy's got some type of skin condition, scars, whatever that is. In this future city, why didn't he just swap to a new body?
Fifth Avenue, top floor.
Looks like it's Green's own apartment. You'll get a chance to see the wannabe Olympus with your own eyes.
Wanna tag along?
No. I'm not authorized for field work.
What?
You don't leave the house much, do you?
What? What kind of question is that?
I'm just connecting dots. You haven't seen the ad that is literally everywhere. And you don't want to come with me.
I already told you. That's because it's against the rules. And stop detective-vating me, or whatever the hell you call it.
The regulations really are secret to you, huh?
They're not fucking sacred, but they are there for a reason. What are we supposed to do?
I like detectiving people. It's fun.
We get in, pull the Icarite, and deliver to the Consciousness Transmission Center. No sweat.
You're telling me the Covenant Chief, the guy who used to be the Secretary of Health, his Icarite's just lying around in a dead body? Fucking hell! Why isn't this going through official channels?
It's a favor for Chief Steiner.
What's Chief Steiner got to do with Edward Green?
Guys like Green have been shaking down the city for 200 years. Last thing they want is the wrong people putting hands on their Icarite. That's where we slide in. Play this right, we'll come off like heroes. Well, heroes to the right people, anyway. Look on the bright side. I'm betting Green's gratitude hits the gas on that dream promotion of yours.
I wonder, what am I unlocking? Like for being honest or something? Or being straightforward?
Alright, I'm all up to speed.
Then let's get on with it.
Attention, documentation will be automatically destroyed.
Goodbye.
James, I know you're not reinstated yet, but have you recovered from the accident? Like, mentally, I mean?
Thanks for the concern, but I've never felt better. I'll ping you when I get there. Car out.
Wasn't gonna spin that back on her. I've done enough of that. I'm no expert, but I don't think that's a mental condition.
So I took this job. I'd take any job at that point, even though political cases fester like rust-laced wounds. I was off to hang out with high society, of which I always had a low opinion. Maybe because it consisted mostly of low people.
Squidward?
At this altitude, the air was so clean that without a smoke, I was beginning to suffocate.
Yes, I figured out the which way up, which way down gravity mystery. The rain. You can always trust in the rain to let you know which way is down, or any kind of drip in the water. Bit past tense now, though. The hell? We didn't kick that many ashes off that cigarette. Or that wasn't. Those weren't there a second ago. Man, this is gonna be the kind of game where it's like, is the game glitching? Is it deliberate glitching? Oh, we got a zoom. Yeah. Cyberpunk games, where you don't know if your computer's broken, the world in the game's broken, your character's cybernetics are broken. You got no clue what all the glitchiness is.
Shit.
James, camera. This was supposed to be an accident.
Fuckers hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like, last?
Mm-hmm.
Oh great, we made ourselves an
Let's pull
alcoholic.
vehicle right and get out of here.
I don't need no hint mode. Not for at least another minute. Is this a bell? Nah, it's just more alcohol. I don't want hint mode. It's obvious what I'm supposed to be looking at. And it's not this.
Huh. Didn't they have wings?
Horses?
No, Pegasi.
Sarah, that's a horse. Pegasi are mythical creatures.
Some paleontologist you are. These days, horses are mythical too.
Wait, are you screwing with me?
James, end of topic. Damn. He really got cooked, didn't he? Well, I'm still gonna need a photo for identification.
Yeah, but this is a real mystery. What? It's probably just a screen. I mean, yeah, we'll look at the body. It's not like it's gonna, like, burn away or anything. It's not on fire. Let's check out the drinks cart. What? Synthetic gin. I want some synthetic gin. Is this empty or I just can't see through the bottle? Let's overanalyze that. Why are the pedals all over here and everything, too? Here's what I mean about cyberpunk games. Oh, he was a stoic. Sacre bleu. Monotone as I sound, I really don't like stoicism. Trying to deliberately not feel emotions. It's gotta be one of the worst traits for a man to have, I feel.
Someone with the president?
I recognize him.
Wait, it's Green.
Old Shell?
The first one.
He's got that thing around his right side of his face, where the large zits were on that hologram. So is that a consistent for him? I'm assuming which one is green here. But
That's bullshit.
Which does not change the fact that even before inventing the Icarite, he was a big shot in politics.
oh, he's the inventor of the body transfer thingy. And he's big on toxic positivity. Oh no. That's worse than stoicism. I don't like this guy already. He's into the absolute worst of all philosophies. Can we just leave him there?
What the fuck is this?
A bike. Or rather, a wheel off a bike.
And people rode on it? How?
Like a motorcycle. But you had to push those things around and around with your feet to make it go.
Ouch. It's scary how little we know about the world before the Icarite.
No wonder they don't teach this in school.
Huh. So this guy have a monopoly on information, too. If everything before his invention is lost, then his invention is the beginning of history, which makes this guy a Christ-like figure. Yeah, I can say smart things. Smart sounding things. Oh, he is burnt. Oh. Hey, this is like Disco Elysium. No, it's not. I think the pants being burned off of him are the real clue here. No. Fine. The noose is the clue? Or his skull?
I mean, it could be him.
Could doesn't cut it. We have to be sure. This is guesswork, James. I
Right.
won't identify him. Not officially.
I have an idea. You won't like it.
This is a federal case, James.
And we're supposed to pull Green's Icarite, not someone's. Moving on to reconstruction.
Yeah, that would be really... Yeah, if they're really bad is what I would say. If people can transfer bodies and all that, there's a lot of trust that the person in the body is who you say they are. So if somebody killed themselves and made sure they were unidentifiable and were somehow able to get reincarnated under the identity of someone else, now that would be a hell of a crime. You know what I'm saying? Fake someone else's death and take it on as your own kind of thing. Put my hand away. What? Oh, put your gadget away. I can read. Do what? Are we playing Guitar Hero now? Oh, it starts at the bottom. Fine. Yeah, I'll figure it out. My reading comprehension's a bit poor at the moment.
You seeing this?
What?
Wait, but she just said she wouldn't identify him, and now she's saying, go ahead, who cares? Just do it. What?
Some kind of anomaly. Who cares? It's green, pull its Icarite, and let's go.
That's different than what she said before. Yeah, I don't even know what an Icarite is yet, so I don't know if the whole Trojan horse murder or fake death thing would even work in this world.
The Icarite's melted.
So, that's his insurer's problem. Come on, let's go.
Sarah, he's dead.
What? Like, you mean final death? Dead? Well, just... I mean, fix it. Just reconstruct it or something.
Look, Sarah, I've seen this before. It's not some random glitch. The thing's been oxidized, understand? Somebody wanted to make damn sure Green wasn't coming back.
Oh, I am in deep, deep shit. Look, he's hanging from a fucking tree. What's someone?
Then why's the tree burned?
James, this is crazy. If something goes wrong, you're hung out to dry.
At least we have a theory of the crime. Omega code 112358. Suspected murder.
Well, that kind of destroys my theory, doesn't it? I feel like reading the game description would have destroyed my theory too, because I think it was pretty clear that this is what the game was about. That's alright. I was role-playing. I wasn't being dumb. The character didn't read the game description. Wait, an unknown substance melted? Yeah, whatever game I'm reading. I mean, is fire an unknown substance, or... Oh, he's smiling. Oh. What?
The right side of the body is more heavily charred. The tree must have exploded after he'd been hanged.
Cool. I want to see the tree explode. Can I rewind until that happens?
James, stop doing this.
It wasn't just a fire. I'll find the cause and we're out of here.
Don't mind me, I'm just testing the physics engine. I mean, I guess I could have just waited for that. The anomaly is an explosion. This is where you don't want to be standing. Alright, what am I actually supposed to be doing right now? Yeah, I'm not going to beat this game in 7 hours if I'm just completely screwing around with everything either. Am I looking for the... what caused it to burn? That's going to be well before it blew up. No? I mean, probably has to do with that alcohol cart, but... I mean, you're supposed to be in the yellow circle, which only allows me to stand right next to the tree, right? Oh, there actually is something to look at here? Okay.
The gel's flammable. There may have been a short circuit, or someone could have ignited it deliberately. I need to find the source.
James, don't fucking ignore me.
What's up with the gel, though? Why do I need to find a generator? Am I that dumb? So you want to know if something's short-circuited? I don't really know what's going on, but I get to walk by the cool... Hey, all the leaves are gone.
Well, I can see you're having a great time.
Right.
There it is.
The main transformer's under the floor.
Transformers. Floor tiles in disguise. Yeah, that's not what we need to be doing. I guess the leaves are from the trees.
Shit, my eyes. Smells like a fucking distillery. Someone set up the short circuit.
Is that a bomb?
Kara, what are you doing?
Oh.
I'm submitting a formal complaint, Chief. It's impossible to work under these conditions.
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. You're going to drop whatever shit you picked up. You're going to write a clean report about a tragic accident. Got me?
You pronounced murder wrong.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. All you were supposed to do was pull Green's Icarite. End of story.
Can I get it on the record that I strongly advised against this course of action?
I should have known better. I should have known you couldn't handle it, but it's just an Icarite pull, I thought. Surely Kara can't fuck up something that simple.
Ooh, something's locked.
I'm trying to tell you, there's no Icarite to pull. Green's got oxidized. It's a homicide, and it's staring us in the face, like it or not. Now, I can look into this, and...
It's not our case. Write it up as a suicide.
Oh, it's a suicide now. I thought it was an accident.
You can call it a motherfucking ascension for all I care. Just get it off our books.
The longer I sit here, the more it all stinks. And it's not just Green's rotting corpse.
Come on, I just had one small drink in the beginning. You know, my guy's gotta have a drink every time anything. Hey, what's that key, though?
Wow. Key to the city. I've always wondered what one of those looked like.
I always wondered what the fucking point was.
It opens all the metaphorical doors in the city. It's a reputational key. I'm worried I'm gonna miss things if I look at too much. I haven't even wandered around the room yet. Could be a little aimless.
He was there. That's his signature.
And look what happened to him.
Oh, this looks fancy. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of political undertones in this game, isn't there? The right to immortality. Stephen Jones. I immediately went to that. Obviously, Steve Jobs is what that's hinting at. I'm gonna feel dumb if I can't make at least one other connection out of those names. Edward Green, Bill Gates. That's a stretch. No, I don't think that's accurate. Julie Smith, Will Smith? Oh, no. Nope. I mean, they may not all be references, but they could be. Or Stephen Jones is just a really generic name, and there wasn't actually a reference there at all. Man, detective games like this are always going to be the battle between am I analyzing enough or am I overanalyzing things? For the sake of sanity, let's stop looking for secrets in the wording. It's like half a conspiracy theories out there are just that word looks like that word and magic numbers and aesthetic shapes.
He never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Icarite. Died a natural death.
Interesting. That's the body with the pimples.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
So he's not universally liked. Yeah, why not?
James?
Probably synthetic. What you might call tobacco adjacent, or shit, maybe they are real.
James, tell me you're not going to steal a cigar.
Right, I guess if he's expected to come back to life.
Not like he's gonna smoke it.
Great. Now you can add thief to your CV.
I made a case for why I shouldn't do it and then did it anyway. Hey, how come he gets the sky above him? Wherever I was before, it was city up and city down.
A view from Mount Olympus. Even though we're all immortal, only some of us live like gods.
Yeah. Economic undertones are not quite my thing. I'm more into social politics and philosophy. But yeah, in immortality, some people are just gonna work forever, while others are retired forever. Yeah. Not a complex point there. Alright, what's this? Space helmet? Oh?
Green sponsored it.
When I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut. But after this disaster, Green shut down the whole program.
Well, the first mission did crash.
Yeah, during the landing, everything else went smooth as silk. You know, it had to be some kind of sabotage. You mix in political bullshit and poof, the whole program goes up in smoke.
Is Edward Green Elon Musk? I forget that guy's a big shot half the time. Yeah. Who knows? He's doing his damnedest to make sure he won't be involved with much in the future, so who the hell knows. But this game came out in 2024, before Elon burnt the bridges in front of him and behind him both, so whatever.
A real man of the people. At least that's what he wants you to see.
Right. Total bullshit. See how much good he's done? He helps children. Orphans, supposedly.
We can't know for certain. I mean, maybe he really did help them.
Oh, sure. He helped them all sign up for the first body subscriptions that they could never afford.
Now that's back to the Gates comparison. To help the children. I didn't need help to read that. Maybe this character is a smorgasbord of Gates and Musk. Column A and B.
Okay, so he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in.
I mean, you do get bored if you're living forever. And if you're constantly switching bodies, again, that goes back to my nature versus nurture thing. Each body would have a different set of interests, like, caked into it, basically. So you'd end up just, having different passions every time you switch. And end up learning about everything eventually. That's an interesting way to look at it. It's like, would you still be yourself at that point? Sorry, that's a tangent, but just the point, you'd eventually know everything because you'd have a passion for everything over time. Don't need to go too deep into it just yet. I'm sure there will be time. Free. Need to figure out what they mean when they refer to the old continent. Is it warranted to open this yet? Or are we gonna get told off for looking at it?
He was clearly trying to get rid of those. Didn't make it.
Or someone stopped him.
Wait, what do you mean he was clearly trying to get rid of them? How you figure? Oh, from the police commander. That's what makes this situation what it is, huh? Yeah, and I see that signature. It's the chief. But he's trying to get people kicked out of politics, any means necessary. Jake Smith. Was that one of the names on the other thing? Joel Sullivan, I believe it was. I wonder why he's marked people as lonely. Is that a no one will miss them, or is it a crime to be not in a relationship? Well, what is the situation in this future? Another O'Connor. Most of these names I do not believe were on the other paper. So if Green was trying to get rid of this thing that he looks like he requested. Yeah, as requested. List of people you asked for, but he was trying to get rid of the list he asked for. Which means he'd already done something with this and wanted to hide this, or he had cold feet. Huh. Based on the left, he crossed out one of the names. I think he was working on something. I don't know.
Maybe I'll just let sleeping dogs lie.
Thanks. My blood pressure didn't need to get any higher.
I don't know. Wasn't. I mean, the chief's probably going to be pissed off about that. So we just left evidence that links him to the case. I guess that's why we would have burnt it. Or if we just had a favorable enough view on Green to continue what he was doing for him. But also, there's no reason to assume that he was the one burning the documents. I mean, if we think he was murdered, then why would we assume he was the one burning his own documents that he asked for? You know? Oh. Well, that's creepy.
I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree, too.
Some enjoy that.
I thought it was saying there's people in the tree, and then the tree exploded. I don't know. Like, it let a whole bunch of people out who he trapped. I don't know. What am I looking for? Oh, the signature? He painted it, okay.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
So the tree has a ton of significance to him. Gotcha. I already looked at that. We're getting a solid 60 FPS in here, by the way.
It looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray.
Yeah, not yet. Now we getting ahead of ourselves. What?
Guy has a fragrance museum in his home?
Aromatherapy helps with synchronization.
Aromatherapy, sure. Pity we're all rolling around in sewage.
James, is that chocolate?
That's what it says here.
Can I, Oh, can I ask you to do something for me?
What, you want me to steal evidence? I thought you had a stick up your ass about thievery.
No. I mean, yes. Listen, could you... Could you describe the scent to me?
No. You want to smell it, you come smell it yourself. You stayed home.
Sarah, since I got into this latest shell, all I can smell is piss. Besides, I don't think sniffing chocolate is the best use of our time.
Yeah. Okay. I wish...
What?
Never mind. Unimportant.
Yeah, there's gonna be a consequence for me taking that thing and then refusing to help her with her little, side thing. Keep watching to see the consequences of my stupid actions.
I've never understood this stuff.
Yet it doesn't surprise me in the least that Green was into it.
So, the whole hanging from the tree thing. It's symbolic and very relevant to his interests. Yeah. That's a couple points against it just being an obvious suicide, isn't it?
And here he scores a few points.
Points? For what?
This engine could push a car up past 120 miles per hour, running on gasoline, on the ground.
You know, it's hard enough to imagine driving on the ground and all, but 120? No, I call bullshit on that one.
I guess the flying cars are slow? Oh no, he's a weeb.
What do they need protection for?
Replacing a whole body just because somebody gouged out your eye is unprofitable, I guess.
Not for him.
He's a weeb. The anime fans really need to be given immortality. I'm going into my arc of just saying things to provoke comments again. And no one's even gonna watch to be offended. If a bear marches through the woods spouting racial slurs and no one's around to hear it, is it really offensive? What? We gonna get to watch this tree explode now? Don't spoil it in the little window.
Someone flooded the transformer and it caught fire.
Boom! Does this confirm his identity? Man's fat. Okay, but why did the tree explode?
The cable acted like a fuse. That's what caused the explosion.
It's getting more and more obvious why nobody wants to work with you.
I'll look for any pre-explosion traces, then we're out of here.
James, I wasn't born yesterday. You said that before, and I don't believe you.
I mean, just because there's a fuse doesn't mean something's gonna explode, though. What's this?
Someone tried to smash that glass before the explosion.
What?
Cracked it and left a handprint.
But why? That's where he keeps the bodies, under the tree. Hey, what's this?
Green was holding this bottle before he died.
Dendrogen. Syndrygen. Syndrygen.
Unique taste of our gin. Juniperus communis, passion, respect. Looks tasty.
Okay, fine. I might have had sympathy for Green and burnt the documents. If only I knew he was really into his gin. Gotta respect a gin man. I've had to go without with all the medical issues. I can't tolerate any alcohol anymore. But someday I'll get back to that.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this.
Why is doing detective work make her so mad? Just because she knew the chief wanted this to be a simple in and out? Like, oh, it was Green. He tried to smash through his own floor to get to something because he knew he was gonna die soon, yeah? Now you think he would have had better ways to go about this. Oh. Okay, well he probably didn't smash his own head into the glass. That doesn't really make sense.
What's he doing?
Oh, you're finally paying attention. Great. So, now the question is, did Green try to crack open that plate with his own forehead, or did somebody else use Green's forehead like a ball-peen hammer?
Yeah, what he said.
Why can't we see the killer in the reconstruction?
He covered his tracks pretty damn skillfully.
So someone was here. Fucking hell.
What? You gonna tattle to the chief again?
Would you just let that drop already? What's done is done. No point in picking at it.
Yeah, he's got the alcohol.
Wait. We're not going to work like this. There's gotta be at least a baseline of trust here.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, except we're running out of time to figure out how the tree got set on fire. So, come on. Chop chop.
Shit.
What happened?
The fuses just blew.
What? Why?
The reconstructor needs massive amounts of energy. Sometimes the limiter doesn't adjust to the environment and pop. Blown fuses.
Up. We were leeching energy. Huh?
You turned on the emergency lights. I wonder what the chief would have to say about that.
Don't thank me, and for fuck's sake, get a move on.
Alright, how do I do the thingy with the doors? Power's gonna be unstable, we need to just get these open. Hello? Undercape. Oh. Oh. No, we can figure it. Wait, how long's that code?
Open sesame.
Wait, what? Oh, code not required, not code not acquired. It's our lucky day. Hello? Kind of spooky in here. I'm getting screen tearing. My frame rate's too high. Was he cataloging? Well, that's him. Who knows? Gonna say he's cataloging his bodies, but I don't know if people switch genders. I mean, we know that's the most recent one. So I'm gonna go with yes. With a question mark. That Marcus Aurelius again. I can't read the Greek, obviously. I can't even certify that it's Greek. That's just world's worst lamp, huh?
You know those rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how? That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzenmast, Jeffrey! Fuckers.
Methinks the immortality created a problem of extreme overpopulation, which made the resources have to get even more focused in on the select few. Yeah, even further inequality. That's obviously going to be a theme here. As like I said before, the economic ramifications of immortality. Yeah. These doors are obviously side things, which perhaps is obvious in retrospect. They are literally off to the sides of the main room. So let's make sure we see what's in here before we go too far. Hi. Code not required.
Now we're talking.
Open sesame seed. Someone argue with me. This is a bad piece of art. The only thing this is going to do is jump scare you when you're walking around in the dark and you think you see like a hand or something. I don't see any merit to that one. I do see the point of this one, however. Oh. In this one's alright. It says people get into relationships and become blobs. They lose their face, become a one-eyed cyclops together. If you think about it just a little more than that, it makes sense. There's gonna be something significant about that face wound. Unless that's the red herring that all good detective stories have. My mind just keeps trying to figure out, like, is this Edward Green a good guy or a bad guy? Meanwhile, we're literally a detective. That's not a question we're here to detect as part of our job. We're not even supposed to be doing the detecting, because the chief said, no, don't do it. Just do the impossible job that you've been thrown under the bus to not do, because you can't do it. What's that over there on the couch? Don't. Nothing. I thought it was money. The gadfly needs to bite. Man, I was looking for philosophy, but I don't know anything about the ancient philosophy. If we were talking a little more contemporary, I might have a couple things to say, but maybe not. What were the names on this again? Yeah, that O'Connor is on there. Julie Smith. Holly Johnson. I don't think we're going to be allowed to look at the other one again, but some of the people on here overlap with some of the people on this document he was wanting people investigated into. So his former compatriots, brothers in arms. Hey, what's this? Ooh, an Ouroboros. Yeah, this is a pretty good thumbnail. If we didn't have there's already traces before that tray exploded, taking up like a quarter of the screen there. I'll let the game talk about the Ouroboros because it's obviously going to come up. Would you look at that? Literally the next thing. Yeah, I'll let the game explain it for sure. Yeah.
Okay, this is some kind of emblem? It's starting to get interesting. Someone carved this date long ago.
What in the world is that supposed to mean?
What's with the curiosity? A minute ago you wanted to tank the whole investigation.
Oh, I still want to, but I can see that you're too stubborn.
This symbol. I've never been good at anthropology and beliefs and shit.
Wait, what?
Glad you catch serial killers.
I knew an expert.
Great. Then make a call. We need all the help we can get.
Here I am.
Can't. She's dead.
Oh.
Shit. James, I'm sorry.
Let's keep looking.
But I don't want to explain it. I was all ready to let the game do it. It's an Ouroboros. Ask ChatGPT what it is. I know I'd have to tell you how to spell that word. Hey, look at the shadow puppets on the tree. Look at that. It looks like Mr. Krabs. Hello there, Squidward. You making me money? That was actually look like Mr. Krabs. Why is this turning into a SpongeBob meme fest? Yeah, the snake eating its own tail. It's immortality. I don't know all the ramifications of it, or all the things it symbolizes, which is why I'm being avoidant. I'll be honest. There's probably a lot of ways to go about it. And the fact I don't remember the official ones, I just know what comes to mind, which may or may not be a recognized symbolism of it. It's kind of like the old eating the young to preserve themselves. That's where my mind's going to right now. Or alternatively, the young have to eat the old. Yeah, it's reoccurrence, endless cycles. Yeah, I think what's coming to mind right now is what my brain thinks the game is hinting at, rather than, if I just looked at it on its own without any context. It's definitely the new has to devour the old to preserve the old, kind of, continuously. Like, man, my language skills are kind of failing me, but I hope I make enough
Something went off here.
sense to inspire you to look into it yourself. I'm just here to inspire motivation and entertainment, really. Not to educate. Is that more alcohol on the floor? Inomia.
Check something out for me, would you? I need to know about a drug called Prose of Life.
Introduced in 2208. It's based on fluoxetine.
An antidepressant.
What?
Give me all the data you can find on hangings.
Okay, checking. Wow. In New York, 2 people hang themselves daily on average. Only 12% of these are unsuccessful suicide attempts.
I mean, we're finding more and more that he lived with a bunch of regrets. So I guess the question that's coming up is, was he putting his regrets into action and spooking somebody?
Probably some kind of relic.
That have claw marks on it? No, okay.
To the best of friends, always auspicious winds. Green. That asshole had friends. Hard to believe.
I'm getting a bad hit off this thing.
You're doing what now? Are you smoking the locket?
I wonder which one's the best friend now.
I wonder why a gift from Green is in his own home.
Gift from Green. Oh. Yeah, when this was returned is going to be
Let's see what the patient has to say.
significant. I mean, unless he buried the friend he gave this to under his tree. And this was a regret-based action. Huh. That's not the likely scenario now, is it? It's likely that... Alright, well, what the game wants me to think happened is that the killer is the friend he gave that locket to, who ended up leaving it here at the crime scene. But that's too likely for me to believe it. I'm never one for the most likely outcomes. I'm a gambler.
Match to Green's blood type. He was fighting with someone.
Or he cut himself as he jumped.
Jumped?
Maybe. You learn fast.
Jump? What are we talking about, jump? I'm confused. Oh. Jumped with the rope. Oh, we were talking about this. Yeah.
He fell from there.
Yeah.
If he cut himself on the railing, there should be blood on it.
But that's not a jump, that's a being launched through it. What? You know, I like how I went from playing Pentiment, which I didn't record, to this. So you get a game showing how inaccurate, forensics and detectiving was in the medieval Renaissance era. Now we got a game here showing how it's still going to be a nightmare to solve crimes with futuristic cyberpunk tools. Sorry, I didn't record Pentiment, but just the fact I went from one game to another is an interesting little bit of contrast.
Blood. I'll come back to that later.
Probably after he was smashing his hand against the other thing. Yeah.
Someone must have pushed him.
Oh, right, because he would have had... Yeah. I'm following. As long as I don't follow him over the railing, we're good.
No trace of blood on the railing.
So he didn't cut himself here. This is weird.
But when did he get the cord around his neck? Like he might have already had it around his neck? That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't have reached that far. Range. Now I need to look at this. Yeah. Okay.
Green's fingerprints are on the railing.
So he was leaning against it?
Looks that way.
And a bunch of plastic components. This thing again, huh? He didn't have the cord on his neck here. So he was standing there, let someone put it around, and then he got pushed? I mean, it almost seems like an assisted suicide as opposed to a murder at that point.
They came from this side.
They?
Half of the reconstruction is inconsistent. Someone must have been messing with it.
I mean, would they know that blowing up the tree would have made it so he can't be revived? How does he get that cord on his neck? Huh. Well, how long does it take for the tree to explode? Yeah, alright. Long enough that one person could have gone down there and done whatever.
We don't have enough information to find the other one.
How do you think this went down?
Green gave up after the fight and did whatever the perpetrator told him to. I'm thinking he put the rope around his own neck and then destroyed his own Icarite.
Well, in any case, Green didn't jump. Someone pushed him.
Yeah. A man full of remorse might have been quick to just give in to anything. So, I don't know. But a man full of remorse might also have done the whole assisted suicide. So, I mean, the evidence doesn't clarify a direction to think.
Wait, there's a blood trail here.
He must have gotten cut before the hanging. Do you have a UV lamp?
I don't leave home without it.
I wanted to say the other line, but I don't know why I didn't. Felt like not being snarky? I don't know. Maybe the time of snark has come and gone.
He was walking up these stairs.
No, I think we already figured that much out.
Unusual shape. Like he was lying here.
He wasn't dragged up the stairs. I guess we know that. He lying. Detectives don't like liars.
He's talking to someone.
Or like he's begging for mercy.
We get clarified like butter over here.
Another trace of blood.
Hit it with the UV lamp.
Hit it with the lamp. Hit it with the lamp.
Bleeding a lot.
But none of the fingerprints or the handprints on the stairs, just... I mean, he didn't need the railing to get up the stairs. So how bad could have he been? You know what I'm saying? I think we got the wrong tool, by the way. Go back to the lamp again. Back to the lamp again. Oh yeah, back to the lamp again. You're old if you get this reference.
Oh, look at that. The tracks connect.
What's with all the cartoon memes today? And shows I haven't even watched in 20 years. Oh hey Green, how you doing here? Do I feel sorry for him? I don't know. Yeah, for the moment I do.
When I see him getting pounded, I can't help but feel a little sorry for the guy.
Unnecessary. Be professional.
Hey,
What?
having different political views doesn't mean you just get to do whatever you want to somebody.
Kicking the shit out of Green is my political view.
Why is the guy who introduced immortality and all that so hated? Is he universally hated? I mean, we have a sample size of like 3 people right now, and the chief doesn't seem to hate him, so... But one of the 3 people is him, and he seems to hate himself, so... You know... That's never a good sign.
He's got something on his clothes. Some kind of chemical?
Huh. The reconstructor's coming up goose eggs on its composition.
Must be rare as shit then.
It's gin. Or... it's that green alcohol that I wanted to sound really smart, but I can't remember the name of it. One with wormwood in it. Still can't remember it. Let's watch that again. Hey, here's a theory. Maybe his head wasn't smashed on the glass to get to something under the glass. Maybe it's just because that's what was there. Hey, who knows? Guess we'll find out.
It stretches across the floor. I'll switch to UV.
Why don't you just lick it? That's what all the old detectives do.
Looks like Green was rummaging around the transformer.
Assisted suicide is back on the menu? That doesn't make sense. Or he wanted to blow the tree up independently. Because, I mean, he was burning things in here. Maybe he was trying to destroy the whole apartment. What? Yeah, the beating wouldn't make sense with an assisted suicide theory, unless someone's trying to throw off a detective. The someone being him. Either I'm dumb, or we don't have enough to make any solid conclusions yet, because everything seems to contradict itself.
The cables are torn out. Same as the one around Green's neck.
You think he did it?
I think someone made him do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so someone wanted to stay out of all the evidence. And they know that they have this reconstruction technology. Yeah. But he'd already given in before he was begging on the stairs. Weird.
Oh, shit. What a fucking mess.
You know what I think? I think it all looks exactly the way the perpetrator wanted it to.
Seriously? You're repeating yourself.
Yeah. That he's in the reconstruction for the whole thing. I mean, how common knowledge is it about all this detective tech?
There's something here.
James? I've lost visual.
What is that? Oh no.
James. Will you come back to me?
No? No take backsies?
James!
Sarah?
James, where you at?
It's something he wanted to steal.
Honestly, you don't want to know.
Whatever. The feds are on their way there, so consider this a heads up. If they find you, I don't fucking know you.
Are you? You're serious? We've been friends for fucking decades and you're gonna hang me out to dry?
Hey, is this the voice actor of Sam Fisher? From Splinter Cell fame?
How's the situation?
They're coming. Time to clean up.
Sarah, if we're gonna keep working together, you're gonna have to promise me something.
What?
I didn't steal the gin. Oh, we don't want to do this reciprocation thing. You don't ask people to do something because you did something for them. I'm not taking the unlocked option.
that you'll never do anything behind my back again.
James. Okay, as long as you keep being honest with me,
Yeah, well, she's
I've
doing
got your
it.
back. Okay? From here on out.
Then we've got a deal.
Yes. Now, come on, move before they bust us.
Bustus. Cleaning up the crime scene is an option. I don't know. What happens if we don't? Let's just move. Better to distance than try to hide things. Thinking we're more qualified than the feds to do stuff.
I leave the body of a dead god on the flaming Mount Olympus. Time to go back to the underworld he cast us all into.
Yeah, distance over trying to outsmart an agency. That's probably...
In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A lit cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarite completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one.
We know who the expert was. It was the woman he was dating. They were partners in more ways than one. And someone wanted her out of the picture. Yeah. These cases are connected. Maybe. It's an elevator scene, just like that other game. Yeah, that one. Wow, you're a genius. How did you know that game? Oh, the resolution on this panel. You didn't expect anyone to turn around. Oh, but I did. I did it. I turned around. Okay. Let's stop taking the piss and start drinking it. What? You don't expect anyone to go down here. That water's out of 2007, I tell you. And we're not talking about crisis. But yeah, this is just giving you a show about how primitive the tech is here versus the other places we just were at. You know, the whole inequality thing again. Definitely some overpopulation with how endless the tower is. Hey, I hope this game's going to give me things to talk about other than economic politics, because that's it's not where my focus be. And again, if I talked about where my focus be, it would be probably irrelevant to the game and get me banned off YouTube. So, it's no fun either. We can also analyze the quality of the DLSS with this chain link here. That's how the reviewers do it. No smoking. No smoking. Especially when they leave the breaker box open.
It's the 537th floor, yet the thick stench of piss-soaked streets still fills the air.
Yeah, but is it cat piss? Human piss?
Elevator to ground floor. Even cops don't go down there alone.
I'm mean, it does matter what type it is, you know? I mean, some of them are more bearable than others. Peace. Yes, this guy's a detective, but he's not living it up. Communist aesthetics on these posters. But obviously the green guy is like peak capitalists. Yeah. Economic undertones everywhere. Stickers. Future can't be all bad. Got stickers. Forgotten drink. Oh, it's the green one that I can't remember the name of. Absinthe. I remembered it. We get there eventually. I've never tried it. Oh no. Oh. I think we figured out Green's politics. Ah. Okay. So in this future, the definition of you doesn't include the physical. It's just the consciousness. Otherwise, the body, well, I mean, the phrase your body kind of sort of implies that, but not really. But the fact that it's property of the government, and they're not saying you are property of the government. See, this poster is very telling, and that's why they let you zoom in on it like this. So this is a future that no religion or anything has been mentioned so far, but yet the you is the spirit. And you have to pay for a body that's the property of the government. So that's basically an insurance. Okay, then. Huh. That makes me less favorable about green. No, basically suicide is destroying government property in this world. As well as just not taking care of your health. So yeah, the whole alcohol and cigars, all that's probably illegal then at that point, completely. And the chocolate even. I bet it's all banned substances. This game is fat acceptance propaganda. Kid. They're definitely saying it's dystopian to be forced to care for your health, which is, I mean, it's certainly a conversation that invites novel discussion. I'll say that. I'll have to keep watching and see how they continue to present the idea before I offer thoughts. Other than just having someone else saying they know what's best for your health, that is not going to get you a good health outcome most of the time, because guess what? Symptoms are empirical, and we don't have tests to figure out the cause of all symptoms. And assuming the most common possibility often gets bad results. So there you go. We've linked it back to the detectiving. Assuming the most likely answer will often give you the bad results. Because guess what? The most likely answer for something can still be something that's only like a 25% chance. It's just that every other thing adds up to, or the other 75% is made up of things that each are less likely than 25%. So there you go. There's some math logic for why assuming the most likely answer to anything can still be more likely than not to give you the wrong answer. If there's only two things that are possibilities, then fine, it's logical to assume the most likely. But otherwise, and with medical, we'll get back to that. Guess what? There's a lot more than two things that can bring about any single symptom. Yeah. I actually would have to put some thought into the political ramifications of something like this. Because I think there are certain societies where I could accept like a communal ownership, government managed. But damn, everything would have to be really running perfectly in that society for me to be considering giving up bodily autonomy like that. Okay, I wonder, one of those ambrosias, they gotta be more than like a multivitamin. They make the Squidward go away, so, I mean, that's something more specific. Yeah, we're gonna be taking more than 7-8 hours to finish this game. I'm soaking everything in.
Who's paying off your body, huh? I think I deserve something.
Get your hands off me.
Well, yeah, there's that question, too. We're not even talking about the consent stuff right now. It's a very well-trodden discussion. And the fact you'd still have to pay rent to house a body that they're saying is not yours, yeah. And then, the quality of the body. Yeah, that's another discussion. I might focus a little more on that as the story unfolds. Healthy taste. That's something I'd immediately distrust. It's like, the taste is healthy, implying the product is not. Yeah. Why is it so public if the rent's paid or not anyway? Well, he still has his girl's name on there. Or at least initial. Is our rent paid? Yes. Only a 2-digit code. I guess when there's this many apartments, it's like any would-be thief would have analysis paralysis on who to rob anyway. I don't have to worry about them trying to get in. This isn't actually bad. It's a nice apartment. For New York City? This ain't no slum. Oh, stop drinking just because I took a sip earlier.
James, Kara, how was your day?
Excellent. Only one corpse.
I'm glad to hear that. Due to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
Is the recommendation optional?
New voicemail message from Old Bastard.
Kara! How could you leave such a fucking mess? It was supposed to be a quiet job. Quiet! What didn't I'm waiting for the report. And I advise you to get your ass in gear.
Hey, you the one who told them that we the ones who went in there. Don't be looking at me like that. I made the right call and got out of there and didn't get caught. I ain't taking that blame.
Parties, I said I smashed it with the ball during the game. The truth is, it was after the game. And I had a ball-shaped stone trophy. A football trophy.
Hellhounds. I wonder if the body he's in now can even play baseball. That's the real mystery. As well as what's that? Mini baseball bats? Oh, and pencils. That's weird. It's like your pencil bowl, but you have one decorative thing in there, so you never have a low end pencil. What? What we got here? Familiarization party. Familiarization. Should that have a Z in it? Familiarization. I'm checking that. No, I'm not. I can't open my virtual keyboard with the game open. You're checking that. Put in the comments below how you spell that word. And if someone else already did it, give them a thumbs up. Then you don't have to do it. They did your homework for you. If you do it, I'll give you one of those little hearts on your comment. Familiarization. Not a package, it was a letter. Man, they charge you package prices on every letter. Ooh. Man, how did I not look down once during that whole scene? I missed out on that cool tie I'm wearing. And how thin we are. Man, you complaining about this new body. It's like, I don't know, man. You might have 2 left feet, though. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, that's kind of traumatic considering his history, isn't it? Man, a detective who reads detective VHS. It's not a book.
Actors in their own bodies. Now that was cinema.
It's vintage. What are you drinking? Yeah, there's RTX in this game that's not the best in the world. You see all they call sizzling or boiling going on these the shelves there. It's a little unfortunate. What's this? Spotlight? Speaker? Fake window? Exit? Let's keep looking around.
sound mind and a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like.
You have at least one of those things? Hopefully the body. Healthy body will fix an unhealthy mind, right? That's probably one of the things this game wants us to think about.
I had to sell this car. The car was great, but started to fall apart. And it wasn't safe either.
There's definitely some undertones or things to discuss with that, but that graphical sizzling is throwing me off a bit.
I don't know how I was lucky enough to even meet a woman like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's no coincidence that the car picture or this, it's all just next to each other.
When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage.
Would you want immortality if the things you enjoyed most in life are past? Is life about the transience, or is it about more perpetual, immortal things? And what is finding new, the new, how does that affect the old and gone? Does it just ruin it? Like, what if you found something better in the future? Does it invalidate the earlier stages of your life? There's some questions to think on. And these going to be old colleagues that are past or have moved elsewhere or something.
I bet every one of those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, this might actually be comments, or the game might be offering commentary on the idea of an eternal soul in religion as well. The immortality of the soul, but not the body, or the ability to keep the things you care most about throughout the eternal. A little bit of conversation about the immortality of the soul and like the more monotheistic religions versus reincarnation in the non-monotheistic. I know those things aren't 100% correlated, but that's the general trend of how beliefs line up. But this backlit keyboard is nice and distracting too. Oh, defects of the body. Scoliosis. Yeah, they're definitely discount bodies. So you get to live compromised lives forever. Which means you're probably going to be less likely to gain the income to upgrade. Hey, a USB port on a typewriter, that's cool. But yeah, you're going to end up, your consciousness will be stuck at the same functional level. I guess we're in enough for... That seems out of place. A little modern. What was I... Yeah, they say we're far enough in for me to offer up a little personal commentary that what I'm inclined to believe is an immortality of a consistent consciousness switching between bodies would be a tragedy. Because in the switching of body, you'd lose a lot of what made you you. Not as... I don't find it as tragic that you'd lose the things and the people that you were with. It's more the personal of like your body and how you've adapted to it and what your genetics push you to do and so on. And the fact that you'd still be switching between bodies that are similar, probably levels of disabled or struggling. I don't like that part of it. Which I guess implies that I put the most importance in the interactions between the consciousness, if there is one, and the body than I do between the interactions of those two things in the outside world, perhaps. Might just speak to me and my medical condition. Yeah, that's the most significant interaction I find out of those combinations.
The island with the imitation sun. We never had time to go there.
Synthetic sun, huh? I guess there's the question of what happened to this world as well. Triangle clock. Feeling niche today, are we? I got a lot of alcohol everywhere. And some soda. Oh no. I am willing to bet alcohol is illegal, but we haven't seen complete proof of that yet. Also, if I hadn't made that choice earlier, would none of those bottles be here? Who knows? Please tell me I can just, like, look out this window or sit right outside it if I click A on exit. I have to know. If an achievement pops when I hit this button, I'm going to be extra scared. Okay. Let's not jump out the window. This better not be the right way. Okay. Oh, demur. I get it. I was thinking like dementia. Right. The sound effect's kind of loud. You're drowning out my jazz. Gotta love the color scheme on this. It's there's a fancy word for this. It's like chromiastosis or something like that, where it's basically color schemes that are all red, blue, or green, and because the contrast between the colors tricks the eyes into adding a depth perception. So it looks like the officer on that is standing out like in front of the rest of the poster. I wish I knew that word so you could go look it up. But something like that. Not Chronos, because Chrono has to do with like time. I think it's a CHROM something. I hope that's enough for you to figure it out. It's a really cool. It's not even an artistic style. It's just like a method, maybe. I think method is the right word, or just like a trick, an illusion. You know what I'm trying to say. Where does this all go? Alright, cool. We can't go every which way. That's good. Aha. Confirmation. I guess the time frame would also have implied the alcohol was banned. It's like a new prohibition era. There's probably a lot of this with like old purity and prohibition movements, how that ties into the futuristic immortality politic. No, I am decidedly not speedrunning this game.
Once upon a time, bugs swarmed around neon signs. I'd say we are worthy successors.
Niche. Do I even want to know how endless this city is? So I've been getting a much nicer frame rate recently. Yeah, I guess the DLSS is a good chunk of that. It'd be nice to play a game like this native. I'd have to upscale it. I do regret my graphics card purchase with the smooth motion feature not working on literally any game. I mean, that's the whole point of the driver level frame generation, is it works everywhere that the specialized solutions don't. And that's a lie with NVIDIA. Lossless scaling would take too big a chunk out of the performance of this to play that. I wish I had bought an AMD card, is what I'm saying. It's fluid frames. Seems to have much, much, much better compatibility. No, use the stolen cigar. Then you can throw it and hide the evidence. Don't just sit on that.
That's the sight. In the first days after changing into this shell, the shakes were so bad I couldn't come out here. Dimmer.
I wonder what that company is actually selling.
The city sprawls in every direction. It's only a matter of time before it starts devouring itself.
Oh? Devouring itself like an Ouroboros, perhaps? I don't know how that would apply to a city.
This infernal racket is the pulse of the city, the main artery leading to the CTC itself.
You know, if you were addicted to smoking and you got swapped into a new body, what would your perception of a cigarette be? Like maintaining addictions through bodies? Man, that brings on a lot of questions about addiction itself. Time goes on, I'm more and more starting to perceive addiction as like a can't say it, symbolizing like unmet psychological needs, less physical, perhaps. And again, I see everything in psychology as physical, so basically changes to hormones and brain structure to bring about behaviors. It's kind of a looping thing. Behavior leads to physical change that leads to behavior. I mean, it's as far as dealing with things that are labeled psychological, I don't know that defining it all as physical would change the treatment strategies per se. I mean, psychology is kind of just treating something empirically through faith as opposed to modern science. It's like the old way of doing things with faith and like a mythology that was based on trial and error and empirical whatever. I mean, the outcomes were generally not worse in many things. There's definitely exceptions in the medical field and so on, but it doesn't so much matter how you come to knowledge, or at least the functional applicational, I can't say the word because I don't know the word, the ability to apply solutions doesn't necessarily depend on the knowledge being gained scientifically or methodologically. Basically, you don't have to do things like an intellectual to get working solutions. How about that? And if you just waste a whole bunch of mental capacity and time intellectualizing something and you come to the exact same solution that people before you came to using more grounded methods, more street smarts, then you're dumb. Because you're not applying your intellect in a useful capacity. The first responsibility about being intelligent is figuring out when you actually have to use your intelligence and not using it when it's not necessary. And one of the first places that people use intelligence where it's not necessary is trying to sound smart. So, something I work on. Not every conversation needs to be a lecture or an analysis.
The president calmed people down, promised to veto, and then what'd he do? He signed as soon as the bill landed on his desk. The president is nothing but a pen in the hands of corrupt politicians. A stooge! A disgrace!
Did you hear? He signed it! That lying piece of shit!
I bet whatever that is relevant to the murder. So what's this? Fortunately, while I may have a higher resolution display, it's 16 inches. I literally have a screen like ripped out of a... Okay, ripped out. It's not accurate. I have a screen that was destined for some expensive laptop as my desktop computer screen. Yeah. Oh, I never went in the kitchen. What's wrong with me? Where's the fridge? Where's the stove? I got a sink for washing dishes, but how do I make dishes? Oh my God, it's this bonsai tree.
You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me, and you won't have long to live.
I got a bonsai tree for. And what's this? Melted flan? With a side of disgust? Protein honey. Sugar rush. Well, there goes my, the government forces you to be healthy. They ban everything that's not healthy. Yeah. Juice berries. Huh. So it's a government that wants you to be healthy and regulates a whole bunch of things, but also ain't gonna cough up the cash to get you health food. 'Cause screw you.
How much time has passed? I feel like I'm taking them more and more often.
Yeah, this is more than a vitamin. What the hell are those for? Oh, the controversial law reducing the age of free subscription. Oh, that's the bill that everyone's in an uproar about. Is the one that was mentioned earlier. The immortality is free up to age 20 instead of 21 now. What's the significance in about 1 year? That's my question. Wonder what's with the numbers and the letters. It's just menu items that are out now. So. Oh, Dimmer's the food company. Okay. Food, quotation marks. Interesting. Call the bathroom.
As usual. Finally.
That's one way to have a shared bathroom, I suppose. Hey, that saving icon in the corner is the Ouroboros. No. Can I hit the button while I'm in here? Dope.
Hey, I was still using it.
Hit the button while you were in there.
You know, if it wasn't for that badge, I would have fucked you up a long time ago.
Yeah, right back at you.
Oh, cocky, are we? Well, what's your first move then?
A powerful right hook.
Amateur. Who starts like that? Block, left, right, and they're picking you up from the ground. 1-0.
I lost a fight I didn't even have.
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, it's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
Right. Well, question of where them bodies come from. There's already somebody in there. Where'd they go?
Get moving there or what? Get out.
Don't leave that bottle in here. You know what? I'm inclined just to hang around in here for a minute or two. I bet when he said he was using the bathroom, he was the one just putting marker all over the walls. Man, this feature don't even give you a toilet paper holder. I jump out that window now.
It's time to take care of it. I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board.
Evidence board. That sounds boarding. No. That joke landed worse than a legless seagull. What? You put the board on the floor? You scratched the floor. The carpet? You moving the... Yeah, sure, I'll log into the carpet. It's pretty cool. You logged into your carpet recently? Password a chew? Oh, don't do it alone.
Sarah?
How's the job going?
To complete my report, I need to summarize the evidence. I need access to the system.
You heard Chief Steiner. He wants it classified as a suicide and sent straight to him.
I need access, okay? I'm the senior officer, and I'm not going to explain to you how it works.
Oh, the way it works is that I have access, and you don't. Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty? I read your wife's case file.
We chose wrong.
Forgive me for mentioning her, but it was the same kind of suicide.
You're gonna leave my wife out of this, okay? She didn't commit... Fuck! Listen. I didn't clean up the crime scene, so sooner or later the top brass will want to report. And it won't be my name on it.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
We're in this together.
Oh, no, we're in this together.
Shut up. I have access, so I analyze. And I put the evidence on the board. Is that clear?
As clear as day.
Nobody talks like that anymore.
Look, let's not fight. Let's connect the dots one by one. If we agree with the conclusions, we move on. You'll agree with me sooner or later.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner you can write the report.
That's the spirit. I should clear up Sarah's doubts about the murder. First, I have to prove that somebody else was there besides Green. And when Sarah takes the bait, I'll convince her about the rest.
Wait, the clue is that she has doubts? I'm gonna put your doubts over there. You feel better yet? I'd show them under the rug, but I can't access that. So. That's something we were hiding.
This is quite a lead.
But who's doing the beating? A fucking ghost?
Excellent question.
This happened just before the meeting?
Look, you don't have to try to convince me that Green is behind everything.
Suit yourself.
Why do we have so much space to work with here?
It'll be hard to defend the theory about these cables. The moment of the fall is puzzling.
I want to say that someone kicked him, but we don't have enough.
I know.
That's relevant to her doubts. Perhaps most relevant.
He could have cut himself, maybe?
Like how? Shaving?
I didn't even see that.
Wanna guess which one's the best friend?
Nope.
I have to wonder if someone just dropped it here. Or if they threw it back in Green's face. This is creepy.
Ugh, looking at this makes my skin crawl.
You don't want to know what it's doing to mine.
That's pretty relevant to the tree.
Somebody had to be pretty damn determined to fuck Green's Icarite up this bad.
Somebody. Right. Could have been Green himself.
Still not using anywhere near all this space, but whatever.
Got something?
Nah, it's nothing.
Maybe being all sneaky. Oh yeah, the snake. That has to do with the Ouroboros. Yes. Okay, so that's the where we have to start is with the doubts because it was in yellow. They're in the wound and the beating. No? Right. That's a dead end. This... no. Short circuits, no. The hangman's maybe.
And we've got it.
We can start somewhere.
I was hoping for more enthusiasm.
Not gonna happen.
Ouch.
Okay, we still have shit, but we can at least ask 2 questions. First, what's the actual cause of death? Second, who's the culprit and what's his motive?
Are you saying you're getting involved?
I've already changed my mind.
Are you the same with guys?
I won't correct you on everything you just said that was wrong. Besides, I'm looking for more information about the evidence. But seriously, no more jokes. I found some interesting tidbits.
Please share.
Only with friends. But I'll make an exception for you.
Oh, what? Oh.
Apparently, he had a heavy foot.
He was just showing off to a girl.
If I had such a fancy car, I wouldn't need a girl for anything.
Well, that relates to the watch.
He had guests. What do we know about them?
Kovalev is a smuggler and the owner of Icarus. And Salma, as you know, is that famous psychologist and a psychiatrist.
A smuggler and a shrink. Quite a pair of farewell guests. He didn't glow at night by any chance? Because of everything in his blood?
Many drugs are rare, withdrawn, or from government projects. Wait, how do you know if green doesn't glow at night?
I don't want to talk about it. We haven't known each other long enough. We would have seen a shootout in the reconstruction.
Must have happened before.
Maybe he shot someone?
Let's see what they have to say about this, even though it's probably not correct.
What a weird shit.
Oh.
Let me guess. Some of these substances don't show up in the system.
Yeah. How did you know?
I'd say we're looking at an old school cover-up.
No. I don't think so. No. I mean, that would be...
What? Unethical?
Oh. We don't know if that's correct yet. What do they have to say about the obvious one?
Why did he go to so much trouble?
To get past the police reconstructor?
The sequence of events worries me.
He died from the simple. Why?
I know. Maybe a shooting range.
Was he on any?
Not as far as I know.
You do get dialogue from saying the dumb things. That's fun.
There's nothing complicated about this.
But what next, James? This is clear, and...
I know. Give me a minute.
Are there multiple directions we can go? I don't want to commit to that yet. Let's look at this. I think there's multiple directions we can take this. Yeah, I was just checking that. Gunpowder's interesting. That's irrelevant. Oh. Well, which way were they speeding is the question. Which way would we rather investigate, assuming there's a choice here? Like the political direction of his friends? I'm assuming they're aligned politically. Someone that powerful usually has political friends. Or has people in their politics as their closest friends. Or do we go toward the psychiatrist? I am often one to distrust psychiatrists. So that's... well, psychiatrist, anyone in that field. That's just a personal history thing, really. Yeah, I don't know. That's as much as it is at the moment. But that doesn't necessarily tie into that. I mean, people are... If you're overdoing and getting on all these substances, medications, you're basically destroying the self in one way or another. I guess that's the question it goes back to the whole nature versus nurture, body versus consciousness. If he needed psychiatric help, that's probably saying more about the body than it is his consciousness and his actions and everything. So, going that way. With the thinking. If someone was trying to treat him, they wouldn't want to permanently destroy him. That'd be something he'd have wanted to do. Just because the body had a defect. I don't know, I'll go with the theory that he developed his regrets and mental whatever because of the body he's in. So we'll link him wanting to completely destroy himself.
If we knew how the perpetrator administered the poison.
Hey, we can officially call it a poisoning now.
Great. You want to open some champagne? Hang on. Do you actually have some champagne?
Sure. Whole basement full. Vintage from the mortal age.
I feel like there might not have actually been a choice here. It's just you could have connected these in either order. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, the motive. That watch feels like such a red herring. We may have to discuss that. The Ouroboros. We gotta figure out what the gunpowder connects to. No? Doesn't connect to that. I think we gotta bring this up. No? Oh, come on, the watch is so flimsy. Yeah. It's not even right. That's not even the one I looked at. The smuggler? Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was caught up on this psychiatrist.
Looks like something we can build a case on anyway.
Well, that's a lot of enthusiasm, which I don't share.
Hey, keep it to yourself.
Whoa, whoa, I'm not trying to say we don't have anything.
I didn't say you were. Now stop yelling.
James, this is fun, and I'd play 3 more games of solitaire, but it won't prove anything.
What else do you need?
More facts, or it's a waste of effort.
Oh, the smuggler is one of his friends. Yeah, I'm very caught up on the psychiatrist. I think we're gonna have to talk about that now. Yeah. Alright. So there's plenty of red herrings here, and yeah, that's definitely my race of, like, the year. It's all red herrings. Every which way you look at it.
We need to talk seriously.
Is this some lame engagement joke?
What? No, it's not like that. I just have something for you.
If it is, however, some stupid joke, I will get fucking mental on you.
There is one more piece of evidence.
Sorry? Why don't I know about it? It's not in the archive.
Because it's not a photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you're joking. I'm begging you.
It turns out I think it is indispensable.
You took physical evidence from the crime scene? They'll put us in jail for this. Oh, shit. I take it back. I'd rather have the engagement ring.
It's beautiful. A vial of strange liquid. Probably poison. This creepy voodoo symbol on it makes it more mysterious. More importantly, the material of the vial might retain fingerprints. What do you think?
Show me. If you have any more stolen evidence up your ass, you better get it out now before you hurt yourself.
Not this time.
Consult your doctor. There's even a term for it. Kleptomania. Symptoms include paying for it someday.
Oh no. I don't got the cash for that. He was literally using bottles. Oh, detectives.
Hi, James. I'm calling unofficially. Not as a boss, but more like buddy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The documents you found at Green's place. You know it wasn't anything significant, right?
You mean to tell me that Green kept documents that mean nothing on his desk the day he died?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And you better damn well understand it. James, listen. I just need to be in certain, relationships to keep my finger on the pulse, to react, and so on.
And so on. Sure.
What have you done with them?
I wouldn't take anything from a crime scene.
Really? You couldn't take care of them? I have to do everything myself. And remember, I'm waiting for the report.
Wait. I just sent him a picture of this.
Your Herm code?
97-fucking-6.
Around Liberty Island, huh?
None of your business.
Everything was in Sarah's hands now, which was neat, since my own hands were shaking in a delirium I inherited after some punk I've never known.
I told you. Green inherited it from the body, too.
And one more thing. In the meantime, please send that damn report.
What about evidence analysis?
You got evidence illegally, and you want to put it in an official report?
Let's hold off. I'd rather have a better view of the situation. We can decide later.
I think it was rigged from the start. When Green got switched to that body he died in is when it all happened. This is an old case that we're just now seeing the consequences of. Conspiracy long in the running. They put him in a body with bad acne. And it drove him to his death. No. bad something else. It manifested as a mental disorder that led him to be regretful and sabotage his life's work in a way we've yet to discover.
A cigar worth 3 salaries of mine tastes best when it's free. Real tobacco tastes real good, with the bitter taste of everything we've lost. What we get is fake views, fake smells, the fake food, fake hope for rats locked in an ever tighter cage. Green's legacy. So yes, I took a single cigar for compensation, and wish I'd taken more. I also have a grim certainty that no more compensation is forthcoming. Regarding Green, the chasm between the past and the present seemed to be hard to swallow, even for him. Was he getting himself full of ambrosia? Because all these little souvenirs of a long-gone world aggravated his desynchronization?
I wonder, thoughts like this, triggered by things we've lost, could they increase desynchronization? Is that why Green stuffed himself with ambrosia?
James, are you in front of the board?
No, I went out for a breather.
That sample. You were right. It's definitely poison, but that's not all. There was a fragment of a print on it. I managed to reconstruct it and search the database.
So, who does the print belong to?
It's a damn big fish. Slippery, too.
Oh, you gonna make me beg? What's the fucking name?
I don't want to say right now. Somebody on the street might overhear. I sent you everything by snail mail. Let me know as soon as you get it.
I'm having deja vu.
So they say ambrosia and desynchronization. I bet desynchronization is basically you become the person whose body you're living in. As in, you lose the consciousness you carried over. You literally become them. You revert to them. I know, I'm placing all my guesses on the story based on my personal beliefs. And they wouldn't have written it that way if they don't believe the same way I do. But yeah, that's what we're going with. It's engaging to me to do it that way, so whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Green was terrified that eventually someone would be living his legacy who wasn't him. Because, legally they'd be Green, but it would be the consciousness of the person's body he took. And he was thinking that his consciousness was losing hold, basically. And that was always going to be a threat so long as he was immortal. So I don't know, it's not a good theory, but I'll say he paid off people he's with to basically kill him permanently. And they decided to beat him up during that, because either he did revert or desync, and it was that other person who suddenly didn't want to be dead. Or they had some unfinished business and saw a good opportunity to get a beating in before he was dead for good. But I'll go with the desync theory. I like that. Or he paid, his friend to kill him in the event of a desync. So the body he stole, basically, it's already taken his life over and was doing damage to his legacy. Living it up as if they were actually still Green. But in reality, it was Acne Man. Alright. How long has this episode been going on for? 3 hours. We'll look at this one more thing. We'll go full Columbo here with one more thing, and then we're going to call it. That's my theory that we're...
Deadly poison is atropine. Okay, great.
My theory we're likely going to end this episode on. Harmful for Icarite, yeah. Okay. This stamp. You just made it so you can't use the backside of the page. I guess that's the point.
It was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh? I knew it. You still think we can't clear this one?
I wouldn't start celebrating yet. We'll never get to him. He basically never steps outside Icarus.
But you do believe this is a murder now?
Well, yes. But...
Special announcement. Engine problems have been reported aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to
Dang
stay
it.
at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
James, did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you alright? The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah. We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
Pass up a No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late, bye! The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap, or at least my very neighborhood.
I wish to save and end the game now. Alright. That's the end of our episode. So that's my theory. Just some mix of he was sabotaged from being switched into that body. It was a setup, years, decades prior. And then he desynced and that person was living as if they were green. But he'd set up a contract ahead of time that if that happened, he'd be permanently killed because he knew it was going to happen eventually and didn't want to have it happen again or something. It's a theory, a rough draft, as you will. Hello and goodbye until next episode.